Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel if you are returning or subscribed, and if this is your first video of mine that you are checking out, I want to welcome you and thank you for being here, and I hope you all are having a wonderful day and are doing well. My name is Sam and I'm your host and card reader here at the Bye Priestess, and typically I take this time to set some intentions for the channel, what we would like to say goodbye to and release, or what we would like to bring into our lives and say hello to, but today I think I would like to do things a little bit differently. Typically my readings are a little bit longer, so I think I'm going to do some bite-sized readings today, and I do have 4 that you can choose from instead of the usual 3. So ultimately I wanted to ask what the 11/11 portal, because today is November 11th, the day that this is coming up. This is also a timeless reading, so if you are seeing this after the 11/11 portal, just in general, something that you should focus on right now. Like now is the prime time for you to start looking at these specific aspects. So each reading will be about like 5-10 minutes at the most, where I will be going over what you should be focusing on as well as what is on its way to you through this portal. I will say around the last time that I shot a video and worked on a video and posted a video, so my last one, I did mention that I was not feeling very well, so I'm still working on getting my energy back, so I'm going to hold the longer readings at least until next week while I work through that, and I thank you for your patience on that. So they are general readings, so please just take what resonates and leave the rest. Everyone is different, and so different things are going to resonate for each one of you. I do have these crystal clarifiers here, and I'm going to give you a closer look at them now. So for pile 1, we have this dendritic jasper. I used this in my Halloween werewolf reading. You might recognize it if you watched that video. For pile 2, we have a honey calcite. I love this crystal. For pile 3, we have a green aventurine palm stone. And for pile 4, we have this really saturated, I don't know if it's going to show up in the camera as much as it is in person, but this really saturated rose quartz as well. But I am going to give you 30 seconds here with our meditation music that we typically use. Feel free to pick what resonates with you the most. You can pick multiple piles. There can be multiple things on their way to you that you can focus on. So take your time, and I will let you know when your 30 seconds is up. Alright everyone, so that was 30 seconds, so please feel free to select your pile from the timestamps below, and I will see you at your reading. Bye-bye! Hi pile 1, if you chose this dendritic jasper, this is your reading. I'm just going to leave that up here. So I just have a couple cards for you today, just 2 tarot cards and an oracle card, and we're just going to look at what this 11/11 portal is bringing to you and what it wants you to just keep in mind moving forward. So we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. We have Judgment, which I will have to censor really quick. Okay, so with the 5 of Cups in reverse and Judgment, I'm seeing that there may have been a situation that has really hurt your feelings, or you could be just depleted emotionally and energetically. You know, I'm sure a lot of you have heard that the veil is thinning and that sort of stuff. And so I think that maybe you have been feeling a little bit low energy, but also with the situation that has caused strain on your relationships or your emotional state, I really feel like you're also releasing that energy. You're kind of letting go of, I guess, disappointment in your relationships. Like, I feel like you are recognizing that some things that fell away or didn't work out really were not for you. And so this time is for reflection on what truly is meant for you. And the universe wants you to know that they are kind of guiding you along this process. With judgment here, we have the figure of Gabriel that is sounding the trumpet to kind of awaken people from their constraints of what they previously like allowed to define themselves. So I feel like you are on a path to understanding your own worth, and so spirit is working on the back end for you to help you recognize your own innate power, and also to allow things to fall away that were not meant for you. So I do think that something for you to focus on for this portal or at this time is protection of your manifestations and protection of your own self and your energy. I'm seeing like energy kind of leaking from you over time, and other people could have something to do with that. It could be because you're feeling kind of hopeless about a certain situation, but I think you're going to be gaining clarity on that. And you're instead going to find actionable steps that you can take to move forward in a way that works best for you and for your future. Because you definitely are in the midst of a defining moment for yourself and your own destiny. And sometimes those moments can seem the most difficult to get through. But I do think that you are coming out of this knowing more about yourself and feeling a lot stronger for it. And so I really commend you for that, Pile 1. That's really wonderful. And then I have I'm actually going to move these down because I have the crystal on top. And then I have an oracle card here. We have wisdom, and I'm going to read out of the book for this. But I do think, yeah, the clarity that you're gaining is of your own self-worth and what relationships should fall away versus what relationships should receive your energy. And you're also gaining wisdom from experience of finding your limitations of what drains you versus what doesn't. There's definitely something about being drained coming through. And with the judgment here as well, there's also a recommendation to speak love over yourself and your story. So if you are manifesting today, or if you are manifesting at this time, I definitely recommend, it's 1:11 on the clock as well, I definitely recommend taking your time speaking love and protection over yourself and your manifestations, because that will serve you very well. And then for wisdom, the book says, wisdom arises from life experience, and some of it is hard-earned. That is what I was just saying! That's crazy. Anyway, I'm sorry. But our journeys provide us with the tailored knowledge we each need. Lessons on our journey will be repeated until they are learned, so pay attention when you notice a pattern in your life. They're usually lessons that still need to be integrated. As we grow older, our looks change and our bodies don't work as well as they once did, but wisdom is gained, formless and timeless. Those who have it will always be rich, and those who share their wisdom will never be lonely. And then there's a quote down at the bottom by Marcel Proust, and it says, "We do not receive wisdom. We must discover it for ourselves after a journey, which no one else can make for us, which no one can spare us." So yeah, I really think that like this situation, it could have been in the past, or it could be a repeating situation that has been bogging you down. But I do think that you are going to be able to navigate a new way through it, and you're going to make it so that way future versions of yourself no longer have to worry about this. So I'm seeing a freedom here from this. And so I really love that for you, Pile 1. This was a very short reading, but I do wish you all the best with whatever you're manifesting or with whatever you are working on in your life at this time. I do want to thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being you, and I hope you have a great start or rest of your day whenever you are watching this, and I'm going to leave this here. Hello, my pile twos. If you chose this honey calcite, this is your reading, your little bite-sized 5 to 10 minute reading for 11/11. So I do have these cards pre-shuffled here. And so I have the devil, actually. I'm gonna go over this. It's not the actual devil. We have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so for what this portal is bringing you for your little bite-sized reading, I'm seeing you actually moving away from situations that would actually have tripped you up in the past. And you're instead looking to a new endeavor that will bring you more safety, security, and even abundance, if that's something that you're looking for. So with the devil, we have a card that represents the things that we give our power away to, the things that we become addicted to, or coping mechanisms that no longer work for us. So things from the past that may have kept us safe previously, but now we are hurting ourselves actively with the usage of these practices. And with the devil here, it does make me think that there are some limiting beliefs about yourself and ways that you kind of keep yourself chained from like a learned helplessness that you're actually starting to break. And so from this 11/11 portal, I really think that you are going to kind of like light this inner fire for yourself and say, no, I'm actually going to choose me this time. There is something as well about new self-worth, new confidence as well, and also something about your physical body. So if there is something that you are looking to change about your physical body, whether that's like body modifications, like you could say like a haircut or tattoos, or like anything with the appearance of your body, or also the way that your body feels. There's something about fostering that and starting new practices with that as well. So I do see now being a good time to work on that if that's something that you're interested in. And if that does not resonate, I'm actually seeing this being a practice of feeling safe in your body, feeling safe in your practices, and feeling safe in your routines, starting new routines. Keeping up with your physical items, so maybe cleaning, trying to be more organized, things like that. And I'm seeing that that is going to make way for you to bring in more. So bring in more safety, bring in more abundance, bring in more health, and what it is that you are looking for. I can see you really like narrowing down what is you and what is meant for you versus what is not. And I just saw on the recording at 1515. That may resonate for some of you, so maybe look out for that number, 15 or 1550. So yeah, I do see a lot of new practices coming in that are going to keep you safe from this energy of feeling so chaotic or feeling as though you are not in control. And then I do have an oracle card here, and we have alignment, which perfectly goes in with what I was saying before about feeling safe inside your body, feeling comfortable inside your body, and like working on how you feel and the safety that you feel. And I'm gonna read from the book for this. Let's look at alignment. Okay, so alignment says, life is a journey toward aligning with our true selves, connecting in mind, body, and spirit with our highest path. We see clearly because we are looking inwards for answers. We are filled with purpose and can truly give our gifts to the world, which is what it desperately needs. Coming into alignment can sometimes feel like an elusive process. The outside world cannot show us the way. This comes from within. Give yourself the time and space to explore what it is that truly lights you up, as that will illuminate your unique path. And then there's a quote at the bottom, and it says, "It is our commitment to wholeness that matters, the willingness to unfold in every deep aspect of our being." And that's a quote by Jack Kornfield. Kornfield or Cornfield, I'm not sure. Yeah, I do think that as you start listening into the intuitive nudges that your body is giving you, that your mind is giving you, and that your spirit is giving you, you're going to feel more aligned with your path and where you're headed. And so from there, you're going to be able to refine your routines to ensure your success. And so I really think that this is going to set you up for success, laying the groundwork to move forward. But I am going to leave that here, pile 2. I want to thank you so much for tuning into this reading. I wish you all the best with whatever this portal is bringing you, or whatever this time of change is bringing you. And I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. And I hope you have a great start or rest of your day whenever you're watching this. And I will see you at the next reading. Bye-bye. Hi, pile 3. If you chose the green aventurine palm stone, this is your reading. So today we're doing a bite-sized 5-minute to 10-minute reading about what this time, this portal is bringing you. We have the Page of Swords, and we have the Hanged Man. It's really interesting because all of the piles got one major arcana and one minor arcana card, and I find that fascinating because the likelihood of that happening between 2 different decks is kind of crazy. But anyway, with the Page of Swords here, I think that you are embarking on some sort of new knowledge. You may be in school at this time, and you may also kind of be working on developing your knowledge. Swords are the suit of logic, intellect, your mind, knowledge, that sort of stuff. So I feel like you are kind of arming yourself with new knowledge, and I think you're also learning more about yourself in the process. So what this portal wants you to focus on is your perspective and how you feel that that affects your abilities. There's something about capability coming through that maybe you're a little bit hard on yourself when you try to put yourself out there more. I feel like you are a little bit hard on yourself as well about what you think that you're actually capable of. And this could be logically, this could be mentally, like feeling as though you can't get better grades, or feeling as though you're not that intelligent, or there's something like that coming through. So that might resonate for some of you. But I really think that like sharpening your skills and gaining new clarity is something that this time is bringing you. The veil is pretty thin at this time. You probably might have heard. So I think that you are going to be exercising your own inner intuition and logic to start navigating through paths in a new way. And I think you're going to start to communicate that to others as well. And that's going to affect your relationships in a really positive way. There's something about taking your time and really fostering what it is that you want to focus on at this time. And I think that you're going to build that up, and it's going to increase your confidence by a lot. So I'm seeing as well something about reading coming through. So if there are any books that you're interested in reading, or you are given a book at this time, I can see that being really helpful for you. So if there are any books that you're like working on, or something about books coming through, if there's anything that you're looking to learn, I think that will also help you gain a new perspective as what you're capable of. So it could be a self-help book, it could be just a book in general. I can see that really being helpful for you. Oh, also it is 2:22 on a clock. I'm seeing that now, and we're at about 22 minutes of recording. So that might resonate. So 2:22. And then we have connected. So I am going to read out of the book for this, but I really feel as though the way that you express yourself, and the way that you view yourself, and also the way that you like intellectualize what you are going through is really going to start changing in a more positive way, and that is going to help your connections. But I am going to read the book here. One second. So the book says, everything is connected. We are part of one cosmic thread stitching together reality. We all originate and eventually return to the same source. The atoms in our bodies were created in stars over 4.5 billion years ago. It took eons and incredible luck for us to be here today. When we're zoomed into our lives, it's easy to get caught up in our self-doubt and limitations, in craving clarity and avoiding risks. That's okay, I'm sorry. I am still gonna keep reading the book, but like, clarity and risk is exactly what these two cards talk about. Like, the Hanged Man is in a risky position. He has been kind of hanged by his foot here, but he leans into that, and it instead provides him with a new perspective. I'm sorry, I love it when this stuff happens, but anyway, I'm gonna keep going. It says, when we're zoomed into our lives, it's easy to get caught up in our self-doubt and limitations, in craving clarity and avoiding risks. But zoom out, and we can see that our purpose has a bigger impact to make, a ripple effect on the world, touching people in amazing ways. The thread that connects us can lift us all. And then we have a quote at the bottom by John Muir that says, when one tugs at a single thing in nature, he finds it is attached to the rest of the world. So yeah, if you are feeling as though you're feeling a little bit stuck by your own mind, like I was saying before, like feeling kind of down on yourself about how you view yourself, I'm really seeing that shift for you, and really lean into that and know that you have a unique perspective that you gift the world. If you were not here, there would be a U-shaped hole in the world. And that would be so difficult for the universe to try to fit you back into it, you know? But I will leave this here. I do wish you all of the best with what is going on in your life at this time, what you are manifesting, and everything like that. I hope this 1111 portal brings you very prosperous things. But I am going to leave that here. I do want to thank you for being here, and thank you for being you, and I hope you have a great start or rest of your day whenever you are watching this, and I will see you at the next reading. Bye-bye. Hello, my pile fours. This is my first time ever saying that on my channel, so it feels a little weird. I usually only do 3 piles, so this is exciting. If you chose the Rose Quartz Palm Stone, this is your reading. Just gonna leave that there. I do have the cards pre-shuffled here, so we're just going to look at those really quick. So for tarot cards, we have the Empress and the 4 of Wands for your little bite-sized 1111 reading today. So what's interesting is we have a 3 and a 4. So even though this is a major arcana card, which is really interesting, all of the piles got 1 major arcana and 1 minor arcana. So the statistical likelihood of that is kind of insane. But yeah, with the progression from the 3 into the 4, I'm really feeling like you are taking what it is that you have created, or like this abundance or fertility of creativity, and you are now bringing it out into a new space. And what I mean by that is we are taking the act of creation of the 3 and we're moving it into the stability of a 4. So the routines that you have had with your creative process, I'm seeing you like showing off your work. I'm seeing you starting to work through the things that you have accomplished, and now you are finding space for them with others. You are being celebrated for them. The 4 of Wands here is a major celebration card. So there might be a relationship in your life that you're really just enjoying at this time. With the Empress, we have someone who is in a beautiful oasis of her own creation, and she is able to take what she's given and create so much more beautiful things. Like, she is technically the divine mother per se. You definitely don't have to be a mother or even a woman for that matter. But with her here, I do see you as someone who can take just a little bit and turn it into a lot. So she is someone who can take a house and make it a home. She can take a small couple of ingredients and make it a meal. You know what I mean? And so with This, I now see that we are either sharing that with people, we're feeling as though we're providing for people, and we feel really fulfilled by that. Like, I'm seeing something about fulfillment coming through from your creativity. So if there is anything that you felt kind of creatively blocked by, I can see this really subsiding at this time. If there have been moments where you feel as though you've been doing a lot or you've been focusing on others, I think that they are going to be pouring back into you at this time. Don't be afraid to ask for that if you need it. And if you do have any reason to celebrate, or if you do have any reason to get together with loved ones, I can see this also being really a great time for you. I think that you are also working on, it could be like your home, but like just feeling like safe and fulfilled in your space and your environment, and just really loving that. I'm seeing that going really well for you. I do also see like really aesthetic things coming through, like really just beautiful or finer things. So if you have anything that you like are looking to manifest, or if you would like a more aesthetically pleasing home, or you would like, you know, just to find a reason to feel luxurious or like participate in some sort of luxury, I can see that being really good to do at this time as well. So definitely take some time to pour into you. And luxury doesn't always mean expensive. It can also just be taking some time to make some art, taking a nice bath, reading a book, like whatever works best for you. I'm seeing something about cooking too, like cooking a meal for yourself and others, putting intentions into your food, things like that. And then I do have an oracle card as well of something you can focus on, and we have the unknown. And I think this is a really pretty pink. It matches my nails. Wait, that's cute. And also it matches your crystal. But I'm going to look at the book here. And with pink, I do want to say, like, pink and yellow, I'm seeing a very happy and loving time coming through for you. So if you are looking to manifest love or self-love, harmonious relationships and harmonious space, I think that that is a really good thing for you to be manifesting at this time, if you don't already have it. So for the unknown, it says, the path forward always leads into the unknown. Even if we're certain now, things can change. This can create a great deal of anxiety. Humans crave certainty. Even the cells of our bodies strive for a state of equilibrium. Many of us would rather keep things the same than risk the unknown, but life has a way of pushing us forward whether we like it or not. The unknown holds our future, and we must step into it. Walk gently and trust that as you move forward, doorways will open. Life will present itself with all its possibilities. Have courage and say yes to your adventure. Yeah, like, that's kind of what I was seeing before with her being, you know, the divine mother, the creator. We are moving from this space where it's just us, and we're moving into maybe moving out of our comfort zone in a sense and putting ourselves out there. And I can see that that would really be good for you. And then there is a quote at the bottom of the book, and it says, "You may feel very secure in the pond that you are in, but if you never venture out of it, you will never know that there is a such thing as an ocean, a sea." And that's by C. Joybell C. So I really think that, like, you are embarking on a new path and a new journey that is going to be really beautiful for you, Pile 4. But I am going to leave this reading here. I hope this has given you a direction of what you should focus on for your 11/11 portal, or whenever you're watching this. But I do want to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being you, and I hope you have a great start or rest of your day whenever you are watching this, and I will see you at the next reading. Bye-bye!